What's up, everybody? So today we are back with another astrology kind of pop culture mix video. Today we're going to talk about the hit show Moesha and some of the Scorpio themes that I noticed while I've been reconnecting with the show. It is an American sitcom that aired in, I believe, 1996, and it starred R&B sensation Brandy Norwood, who was the it girl at the time. So this show was big. I didn't watch the show back in the day. I was too young. I think I was a year old when it came out. So I would see it in passing when my parents would watch different things on TV. And I was aware of who Brandy was. So at that age, I probably was just like, oh, Brandy has a show. Cool. Like, I didn't really know the plot, the characters. And also in that young mind, I probably was like, oh, there's the girl from the Parkers, so Countess Vaughn. So not really that into the show, but since I've gone back, you all, I actually really like the show and I resonate with the themes quite a bit. So let's talk about Scorpio energy, y'all. Scorpio energy is very much concerned with death, secrets, all that's hidden, kind of darker energy. So I think a lot of people, when I get into the depths of this video, will see what I'm talking about. Moesha had some darker things. All right, y'all, we got to jump right in and talk about this Moesha curse. I know y'all know about the Moesha curse because it is crazy. There is no logical reason why so many of the cast members have mysteriously died since the ending of the show. Like, what is that all about? So this Moesha curse, which y'all need to look it up because it is crazy, y'all. It began with Mr. Merlin Santana, who played Ohanji, which was one of Moesha's early love interests on the show. Got shot 6 times leaving a friend's house in 2002, and I believe he was only 26 years old. Then after that, Mr. Lamont Bentley, who played Hakeem, Moesha's next door neighbor and good friend, died in a car crash in 2005 at the age of 35 years old, and there's still no real understanding of what exactly happened. People just saw him traveling at a high rate of speed and then crashing into several other vehicles just out of nowhere. There were no drugs in the system, nothing like that. So just craziness. And then you also have Bernie Mac, who played Uncle Bernie on the show. He died at the age of 50 in 2008 after just numerous health conditions. That was also a very sad loss for most fans. Not too long after that, Miss Yvette Wilson, who played Andell on the show, she lost her battle with cancer after her cancer returned more aggressively. This was in 2012 and she was only 48 years old. Another just extremely saddening loss. And then Brandy, she kind of has a unique situation. She was involved in a situation that was related to death. She actually was involved in a fatal car accident in which a woman actually died. And although it wasn't Brandy's fault and it was proven that it wasn't her fault, this was just still very strange that she still had her own connection to this death theme. So here we are in 2020, and unfortunately, we have to add yet another person to this list of this Moesha curse, which is Mr. Kobe Bryant, who died out of nowhere in the beginning of 2020 in a helicopter crash. And his daughter Gigi unfortunately perished alongside of a few others in the crash. So people were just like, wow, this is yet another person that we can add to this crazy Moesha curse. It's kind of weird too because I've seen some old photos surface of the cast members hanging out backstage, and it would be like a group of them that have all passed posing together. And I'm just like, you all had no idea. Like, that is so creepy. That is so creepy. I think it was a picture of Kobe, Merlin Santana, and I think Yvette Wilson posing together, and I was just like, wow, like that's just mind blowing. The other thing, y'all, and y'all know how to bring it up, is this creepy transition music on Moesha. It sounds like dun, 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 dun. I'm probably doing it so wrong. I don't. That's how it sounds like to me. But it sounds like funeral home, like organ music. Does it not? Does it not? I don't know. It just the sound of it when I hear it, it just kind of throws me off a little bit. It just sounds like funeral home music. And not only is it creepy, but they use it for like everything. They use it when Moesha's writing in her diary. They use it throughout the transition. They use it in the introduction of the episode. They just made sure you was gonna hear this music. Another thing with this secrets and hidden things theme with the Scorpio energy is Moesha's diary. I mean, come on now. Every episode starts with this girl pouring out her deepest, darkest secrets to us, stuff that other uh, castmates are not aware of, other characters, should I say, on the show are not aware of. We're getting that sometimes at the well, I thought it was in every episode. You're getting it at the top of the episode. So I just think it's interesting that the tone of each episode literally starts with secrets. This girl pouring out her secrets to us. And then most of the time, it's while the creepy funeral home music is just playing on in the background while this girl is just like telling us all her secrets. I don't know. It's just kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. There's also a very strong emphasis on the death, see, Scorpio death theme of Moesha's mother that had passed on. I mean, there's constantly bringing up of her legacy and the fact that they still live in the same house. And there was also an episode where Moesha was actually at the gravesite of her mother, mourning her, grieving, weeping at her grave. And I just think it's interesting that you don't really know a lot about the death per se, but it's just the knowledge of the death and the emphasis on the death of the mother is there all throughout this entire series. Now let's get into Moesha girl, because I know a lot of people have been saying that they didn't like Moesha when they went back and watched it. They just thought that she was like bratty. They thought that she didn't make the right decisions. I just was like, she was a teenage girl. I mean, I don't know. I like Moesha, okay? She get on my nerves sometimes, but I like Moesha for the most part. So Moesha herself, although she plays an Aquarius on the show, and then Brandy's also an Aquarius in real life, but I saw a lot of actually Scorpio qualities in Moesha's character. She was very calculating and very clever. Well, so she thought. She thought she could get out of certain troubles that she found herself in. Also very passionate, especially when she felt like she was wronged in some kind of way. She really went hard. She definitely did. And I feel like she was just passionate for justice, just passionate in general. Moesha was also jealous. And y'all know she did not mind to make her little love interest jealous. Like, even if she didn't like the person she was using to make them jealous, she did not mind to make them jealous. Scorpio. And Moesha was ruthless. She could be spiteful at times, and y'all know this is true, especially when you think about how she used to treat D, her stepmother. She used to go so hard, especially the way she used to treat her stepmother D. Y'all know there was some episodes where he was just like, Moesha, like, why are you going so hard? Like, she's just trying to give you love and nurture you, and you just I just feel like there was times when she was unnecessarily mean to her, and I was like, "Girl, this is going beyond. You don't like the step parent, or you are mourning your mom. It's girl, you just being mean. Like I don't know. Those are the parts of the movie show I was like, girl, I don't this ain't it. So yeah, that's just some of the things I noticed per se. But if you want to notice some other things, please let me know. Also, let me know what you think about these things. What do you think about the Moesha curse? I mean, what do y'all think about that music? I think it is absolutely just not sit right with me sometimes. What do you think about Moesha as a character? What do y'all think about the show? Just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.